Hi! So if you guys have not been on my channel before, my name is Lindy, and today I'm actually going to be talking about my freshman year of college. So I'm actually going to be a senior in college, so I'm filming this kind of delayed. So my experiences are like a few years back, but I still remember freshman year so vividly. And I think the summer, like before you start your freshman year, is always kind of like nerve-wracking and new, and everyone's experiences are different. However, I would love to share mine and maybe like give a few tips out to those of you who are going to be freshmen. And this might even apply to freshmen in high school as well. But again, this is my college experience for my freshman year. But I'm going to be doing these videos for all 3 years that I've done in college so far, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be kind of like a little series. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into my freshman year. So, wow, where do I even start? So, coming from high school, I was one of those people who didn't have the greatest senior years. I was really ready to get out of there. I didn't have the greatest friend groups. I was kind of drifting from people, and honestly, the summer before my freshman year, I was so excited to meet new people and to find people that maybe had similar interests as me, and that just, it was just a fresh, clean slate. You know, no one knew me as, you know, the youngest sister of my family, and it was just me. And I was just excited. I knew some people from my hometown who were at my school that were older than me, so they were able to mentor me, which was honestly, it made such a difference coming in. It made me feel so much more comfortable, and they really just took the time to reach out to me and show me around and answer any questions that I had, and it was just really helpful. So whether that's someone from your hometown, maybe a sibling or family member, or someone eventually in your sorority to mentor you, or organization, any organization you join, honestly, having a mentor meant a lot to me, so shout out to my mentors. As for my roommate situation, I actually decided to do random roommate. I know a lot of people find roommates through like different apps or through Facebook, and I had 3 older sisters to kind of go off of their experiences, which is honestly so helpful, and an older cousin as well. So one older sister did the Facebook thing. It didn't really work out the greatest. One of my other older sisters did random, and she found one of her best friends. So I kind of thought, you know, this is hit or miss with both of these things, so why not just let the system do its thing? I'll do random, like, let's just see how it works out. I just felt like a lot of the people on the Facebook pages and stuff like that were just all saying the same things, like, I want a workout buddy, I want a study buddy, I, like, you know, all of these different things, and people can put up a front on social media, so I just kind of decided, like, why not? I'll just let it do its thing. So my random roommate actually ended up being one of my very best friends, and still is to this day. It really, like, worked out for us. I'm a neat freak, to preface, and she was not like the most clean, but she knew that it mattered to me a lot. So honestly, I respect her so much for that. She really tried for me and was just like really considerate and just a really good friend to me, and she's great. So that ended up working out really well. And going off of that, kind of just dorm life in general for me. So we lived in a double room together, and the space is small, but I think just with dorm life, you have to be just conscious of the other person and really just be respectful to them. And it can be really difficult sometimes because you might be going to bed at different times and asking like, oh, can I shut the light off? I don't know. It's just, you know, some of those things you figure out as you go on. And we had kind of like a community bathroom, but what was really nice about our bathrooms was they were pod set up compared to like stalls and whatnot. So we were given a lot more privacy, which was super nice. And it was just right on our hall, and there were plenty of bathrooms. Honestly, there wasn't a ton of issues with that. We had people cleaning the bathroom pretty much every day, so that was not too bad. Another thing about dorm life was, honestly, I found really great friends on my floor, and we're still friends this day, really great friends. And I would just recommend to keep your door open. And my roommate and I tried to do this. It was kind of like half our floor was social, half wasn't. So it all depends on your situation. However, honestly, just getting over that awkward hump of just knocking on someone's door and being like, hey, I'm Lindy, like, this is my roommate, and like, we just wanted to stop by and meet you, like, we're room whatever, come on by and say hi whenever, and we can hang out, or if you want to get dinner at the dining hall sometime, hit me up. Just simple things like that really take advantage of it, because I know a lot of people say, like, it's really difficult to meet friends their freshman year of college. My experience was a little bit different, because coming from high school, I didn't have that really great core group of friends, so I was like, social butterfly time, I'm ready to go, let's meet some people, let's go. And I think a lot of people are super open freshman year, especially first semester, which is so nice. So many people are in the same boat as you, and they are ready to meet new people, and everyone's just starting new and starting fresh. So I would definitely tell you, don't feel alone. Everyone is, and people might post on social media and act like they already found their best friends day one, but friend groups change, people meet more people throughout the years, and I would just say don't believe that, because no one's life is perfect, and it might take others longer to find kind of their really like group of people that they really get along with. But again, just honestly, not only freshman year, and I'll get into this later in my other videos, but I would just say every year keep an open mind and never have that mentality of, I have too many friends, or I have my group, I don't need to meet anyone in class. Like, honestly, that shouldn't be the case, because why not have more, like, the more the merrier. I mean, obviously quality over quantity, but I mean, you might find a really great friend your senior year of college, and if you kind of stay closed off, you're not going to find those people in, you know, different things, organizations, your classes, whatever it may be. I would just say keep that open mind for sure with friends. So kind of going off of dorm life, meal plan, I kind of wanted to talk about that. So actually our meal plan the food was pretty good, I thought. For my first 2 years when I was on meal plan, we had, instead of like swipes, we just literally went off of dollar amounts. So it's definitely overpriced, but honestly our meal plan was pretty good. I don't have that much else to say about it, but just thought I'd mention. So something that was super different freshman year for me was walking to class and kind of allocating that time I like to get to places early. Like, I hate being late. So I would always just kind of time things out, especially the first week, to really make sure you're even extra early in case you get lost or in case you're just like not sure. I think just for me personally, just getting to the classroom and sitting there and being like, okay, I'm here, I'm on time, I have the peace of mind, it's all good. And I think that also really reflects well on your part as well as a student to that professor. And it might be a huge lecture hall, they might not even notice, but who knows. So going off of class, I am a marketing major, and I didn't take any marketing classes my freshman year of college, which is kind of crazy, but I did take kind of like an exploring business course my first semester, and it was a 7:45 a.m. class, and I was kind of used to, waking up early from high school and whatnot, but I'm not like the most supreme morning person, but like that early, and especially, taking the time to walk to class and everything like that. But what really showed me that business, at least the College of Business, was the right path for me was that I loved this class. And it was really early in the morning, but I was really engaged, and part of that I think was definitely the professor, definitely the coursework, just everything like that. But I really enjoyed this class. So I think realizing that I loved this business class right off the bat also made me feel a lot more comfortable. However, if you don't feel like, oh, this is for me, I mean, maybe give it a little bit more time. I know so many people that have changed their major throughout college, still graduating on time, some graduating late. But honestly, if you're pursuing what you really want to do, that's all that matters. I think that a common theme for freshman year is just getting out of your comfort zone and really trying new things. And obviously you're in such a new environment, or at least for me, I'm about an hour away from home, and just everything about it is new. New classes, new friends, new like living experiences. It's just very new, but I think that really just getting outside of your comfort zone and saying yes to things, even if you might be in the middle of a really good Netflix show and someone's like, hey, want to do this with me? Instead of saying no, why not, And maybe you need your alone time, that's cool, but I also think that really just doing fun things and interacting with people and maybe joining different organizations makes a big difference with your experience. Another huge thing that made my freshman year so amazing is that I just love my school. Honestly, it just ended up being the perfect fit for me, and I think that any school can be a good fit for you. I think it's also like what you make it, but I love my campus. It's just so homey to me. I just love the environment. I love the size of classes. The distance from home, being an hour away, was perfect for me. I felt independent, yet, if I needed to go home or wanted to go home, then I would be fine. And being involved too makes a huge difference. I went through sorority recruitment my freshman year, and I really didn't want to do it, honestly, and I'll do a whole video on this if you guys want to see that, but I really didn't want to do it, and my two older sisters just said, just sign up, see what you think, and if you don't like it, you don't have to do it, but why not give it a shot? So I went through, and I'm a FIMU. Yeah, and I honestly ended up loving it. Like the first day of recruitment, I was like, wow, this is so different from what they show in the movies, which is so true. Like, watch out with those stereotypes because they are in most cases very false. So yeah, that made my freshman year really great as well. I got a sorority family, so I had my grand big and my big and like an aunt. I guess, I know it's kind of weird, but honestly, they made my experience so good. I ended up getting really close with all of them, and we're still close and keep in touch to this day, which is really cool. But yeah, I would just say whether it's a sorority or just a different student organization, definitely get involved. Another thing that really kept me just happy throughout freshman year was having a strong workout schedule. I never joined a gym before, really. I joined like a yoga studio back at home, but it was just like a different environment. And we do have like classes and stuff at our rec, which I actually did get the pass for those semesters, which I love. But that was something that really just kept me happy and strong and just, I think, less tired. It honestly gave me a lot more energy, and my roommate and I were a lot of times gym buddies, which was really nice. We just kept each other motivated. So yeah, those are some of the main things that I kind of wrote down that just really came to mind about my freshman year. And everyone's experiences are different. I actually watched Danielle Carolyn on YouTube, and she was kind of talking about how her high school experience, she had a great core group of friends. So going into her freshman year, she kind of had a little bit of a harder transition. So my camera died unexpectedly and I'm not sure where I left off, but that is pretty much all I wanted to talk about with my freshman year of college experience. If you have any questions or comments or anything, just leave them down below and I can definitely answer any questions to the best of my ability. And thank you so much for watching, and subscribe down below, turn on your notifications. Let's do this thing, fam. Bye.